everybody, it's Thursday night and welcome to a new episode of Spelljammer with the Pigeon Killers. We have an awesome session hopefully planned up today when nobody else dies. But even if we did, we all leveled up, so hooray for that. So I'm looking forward to what's going to happen.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Great.
And just before I hand this over to Tanay, who's already cringing in fear at our gameplay, we have a special announcement for a Saturday stream that we're having. We are having a... What did I say? We have a character returning to us from last year. Now, this person came in to fend off a dragon in G1's one-shot last year, and that is the comedian, Mr. Abhish Matthew. And we are so excited to have one more session of celebrity D&D, I guess, with him.
That's not use that tag.
I know the tag. It's so hard to even write that as a hashtag.
Vin Diesel.
Luckily, I would need to do announcements on Saturday because Kush is going to be DMing the session. So for everyone who's kind of had a hard time not being able to go to a metal concert for a long fucking time, we have a special hellish Battle of the Bands one shot happening on Saturday, and oh god, I can't wait to see what's happening. We're playing some really fun characters. Even though I don't think G's really made his character sheet yet, but we'll get to that later.
I made mine. I was thinking it to your question. I have not sent it to you. That's true.
Okay, and now going back to our Spelljammer session for tonight, Tanay, take it away.
Well, alright. Do we need to run through everyone and what they're going to be doing yet again this week? Because I think it's still relatively necessary just so you people stay grounded to who you are in this.
Oh, wow, yeah. But remember your alignment.
Pretty much. So I am once again DMing these people as they fly through space, probably to their death. But the people who are flying this ship, they are not me. I am simply telling them what happens. So we will start with our captain once again, Boulder Dash.
This is pure gaslighting.
Ouch.
Why, hello there. It is I, Boulder Dash, the captain of the ship. I rolled great last time, I promise. And this time...
Don't look that up.
Yeah, please don't look that up.
I mean, do look that up. Use views.
You know what? I'm a clipper. Please look that shit up. I am going to continue being a captain, hopefully. I saved my friend's, my crewmate's life.
Saved my crewmate's lives.
And I will continue to uphold that thing over his head for the rest of the fucking session.
Oh no!
Alright. That was a lovely captain. Moving on to our medic, Helix.
Hello, I am Helix. As you can see from the little tiny HeroForge cutout on the side of my frame, I am the other side, Boulder, the other side.
Damn it.
Yeah, I am here for exactly these things. Okay, problems with your health. I'm supposed to be healing a lot. Unfortunately, the rolls have been shit. Okay, and gods seem to be doing it better. Warlocks too. So, I'm looking forward to what I could explore in this session. There's a lot of, like Tanay said, trying to remember where we're from. And I'm quite fascinated with the concept of death, and having seen the unit die yesterday and having no organic matter of
That is your healer, folks.
Why did they die? How do you keep them alive? Important
Did you
question.
die again so I have a better look at it?
Oh no, the one that is up for resurrection while I coddle the dead body.
Next up is the man or unit in question.
Man
The
or unit?
Hey guys, it's me, Hello, folks. It's me, the unit.
Wow, it's like he died and he came back with a cheery
Personality
description.
Should I? No, it's okay. People will just walk into this and be like, what the fuck? So, I'm the unit. I'm a cleric. I'm a warforged. I am going through an existential crisis because I was just brought back to life with voices in my head, essentially. So,
Dead parts of a god, basically.
and the dead parts of a god. Yes. Fun stuff. A lot of self-exploration, self-learning, and all in store for the unit. Yeah. That's me.
All right. Next up, we have our engineer and repair lad of questionable words, BB.
Hello, I'm Kush, and I'm playing Baby Piao, a Kenku artificer who keeps the ship tip-top. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
We
And
really
few
need to
words
learn
and many
character.
more actions.
I swear, we need to learn character introductions from Kush.
And that brings us to where we had last left our crew of adventurers, as they had left the Astral Raiment and they had finally set course for Station Gloriso, I believe, as they were trying to fly away in hopes of evading the Federation fleet that has caught up to them while at the same time reaching Trencia Prime. And along the way, they took a turn towards this blank, empty spot of space where, out of nowhere, an entire sun appeared. And from the sun appeared a vastly majestic dragon. A solar
Hamster.
dragon. To some. And the party, through a lot of strife and ramming the ship's bow into the dragon,
Yeah.
managed to bring it down. However, right before the dragon went down, he had ripped Unit asunder. And as what would have initially have been met with celebration of a legendary feat, they were met with desperation as they ran up towards their unit, trying to fix him, trying to bring him back in any way, shape, or form. And with all of their combined efforts, they put his body back together using the very core that they have been tasked to deliver. That will surely not cause any problems when they reach the end of this journey.
Most definitely.
And the unit, in his departing soul form, was met with several choices before him, and ended up going with his lord and savior, Talos, the god of storms, which is what brought him back as the mighty fury of a storm. However, his alignments may be skewed at the moment, considering the object used to bring him back to life. So we'll see how that goes as we pick up right now, as you are once again in the dark, empty expanse of space, and you are all top deck. Unit, you just got up, and you're like looking at all of them. And like, his center now is glowing this darkish blue purple with like the same symbol of helm that was around BB's neck, just etched across his chassis.
Status report. What happened? I remember going down.
Boulder's gonna get up and be like, I saved your life. I saved your life. I saved your life. and like Keelix and BB also saved your life. But I saved your life.
Baby's gonna say, I saved your life.
We don't know how to say
The
this to
bloating is
you.
enough for unit. Come again, Keelix?
Well, it seems like you might have perished for a bit. And unfortunately for you, Mr. Cleric, prayer brought you back.
That is very fortunate, if I may say so. However, okay, I think the captain's clothing kind of clarifies every other question that I have. And the other questions that I have, I don't think any of you can give me answers. What the fuck is in me?
That's what she said.
That's what she said?
Oh.
What does that mean, Helix? Elaborate.
That's what somebody
The
else
unit does not
said.
comprehend.
When they had the power of God in them, they said, I don't know what the fuck is in me, but it feels great. It makes me feel alive.
What the fuck is in me?
5 minutes in.
Well, it seems that unit right now you have the same insignia that the baby bird carries. Do you feel a connection to hell?
Baby bird carries?
That explains a lot more about what happened once I died. I'm gonna retire to my room. Chalo, bye. And the unit just like walks away.
I'm like, wait, hello, navigator. Why do you think I brought you back? What is up?
Dagon kind of like, as he's walking away, Dagon kind of looks over at Boulder. He's like, I mean, Captain, if you need any assistance, I could always help with navigation.
I will turn right when I come back. I will turn right for a fuck around and come back. Yes, Captain, let's go.
Job security.
Boulder just looks at unit and like, I'm glad you're back.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you for bringing me back.
Aren't you glad you're made of nuts and bolts?
How do you feel, unit? Do you feel a little odd inside? Do you feel maybe more powerful?
I wouldn't say more powerful, but odd, definitely. The unit has a lot to process. Maybe continue this conversation another time. Because I fear it is not safe to be residing here anymore.
Okay.
Boulder cracks knuckles, starts walking towards the helm, and like with a spring in his step, he's so happy.
I'm gonna help out BB in mending the ship. Because finally I picked up that cantrip.
I'm not starting yet.
Oh, what is...
I'm gonna go to unit and ask him to bend.
I will bend at the knees. Yes, BB.
I will put my hand on his core and I will say, mortals such as you must know foolishness from bravery. And please take care.
How does the unit
Thank
feel
you.
about that message?
Thank you for your concern, BB. It's noted.
Baby?
Speak
you
about
say
this in my
that.
office.
Oh. Maybe as you say that, could you give me a religion check?
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's not a good roll.
Oh my god.
14 total.
14. As you say that and like you just let go and like walk away for a second, you hear back in that same voice again. And you just hear, as long as you know the difference, shall prove fine. Know that this is merely a piece of me, and a third sundering is on its way. And that is all.
Captain! Captain! It's on its way! Captain! Running.
Captain went to helm long time ago.
Yeah, you run all the way
running towards the
downstairs,
helm
you
now.
reach the bridge of the ship, you find him at the helm.
Yeah.
I will also
Captain!
follow.
Captain is on its
Yeah.
way!
I take out the. I don't take out helm. I look out.
I take off the helm at the helm. While I worship
Third sunray is on
helm.
its way.
What did you say?
Third sunray is on its way, Captain.
I look into you and I'm like, And
Shall we end
Would-
things
would we
right
know-
here? Is on its way.
Would I
why did
know
you
what
hear
that
that?
means?
You all can do a history check at him saying that rather than be this confused.
Oh, I can do
20.
guidance too now.
Natural?
Oh, no, I
No,
can't.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
Just dirty 20, dirty 20.
I got a 24.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
I
these
got
are the
below
good
10.
rolls. I see.
Don't ask me to persuade someone, but let's talk about history.
Smart, by the way.
Best bard.
So you, what did you roll, baby and Yuna?
Oh, I didn't
Less
roll
than
this
10.
one. I'm also supposed to.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, that's a good 24 or something. Yeah, 24.
Oh, nice.
All right, so all three of you would get that
Inspiration.
when he says third sundering, that is technically referring to a mythical event almost,
Okay.
which is
Oh, okay.
a while ago. There was a first and a second sundering, and many other things happened. And every time there was a sundering, the world, not the world, the plane, like the material plane itself, was dramatically changed. In one case, it was split in half. In one case, it was like repaired again, but then a different piece of it broke off. But each time, many gods rose to power, many gods died, and many mortal races came into being, and some went extinct. All kinds of stuff happened in those two sunderings. There has never been a talk of a third sundering because all of mythology tells you guys that, oh, the gods have sorted their shit out. Like, now the gods that are in power are vying between each other. There's nothing else happening. So why is there a third sundering? And why is there a piece of a dead god and not all of a dead god? Questions. That is all.
I look at Keelix and I'm like, can you explain this?
Maybe we ask God?
God damn it, I don't believe. Like literally, like it's a whole thing.
Paladin!
Yeah.
Well, it seems like most of us here have been. I want to say that we've been touched by hell.
Don't say that.
I feel like illness inside me.
We're done.
He's re-rolling the encounter table.
I mean,
I showed you what I rolled. I don't need to re-roll it.
he's like
You showed me a number. I don't know what the number means.
If you okay, fine. That's fair.
Hell,
We will find out. We will find out.
Helm seems to have left his radiant touch on us. I mean, 2 of our crewmates have hickeys on their neck.
Only one on the neck, right?
Oh, where is the units? Like,
Eunice, like his chest is just this large circle
In between the
the
around the
pecs.
core.
Yeah,
Okay.
in between the pecs.
Exactly, Jeevan.
Pecs.
The pecs.
The pecs.
If you try hard enough,
Oh.
anything can be a hickey.
It's in
Oh.
between. It's basically in between 0 and 8 because 8 0 0
I think
8
I've got to
5.
blow ships up quickly.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Moving on. Yes, maybe we
I'm
can.
rolling for psychic damage. 4 points.
I'm rolling for destination.
I'll roll a D100 and take that damage.
Oh my god, that's the.
But yeah, so you are continuing because you don't need to roll for destination just yet. But
We
as
have
well
some time.
not exactly. Before you roll for that, I'll just let you know. First, give me a perception check, Boulder and Unit.
Guidance.
Thank you. Or
Why am
wait
I
for
rolling
yourself.
like shit?
I'll give Captain guidance.
Guidance for myself, not for me, not for you.
Yeah, roll.
21.
One.
That's a 3 plus.
So we'll go with the 21. Oh. Yes, second.
Don't say and then just be silent.
I was reading.
Oh no.
Yeah, so unit, you would be using the ship's navigation tools, you'd be using sensors to get a good grasp of where you're going. And before you can even start charting a course as you're like traveling on the same course, you do firstly notice these setbacks, especially with the ship still under mending. Like, you guys don't have to roll to like repair, just taking time, that's all. Heavy damage from the dragon. Like, but while all of this is slowing you guys down, Federation fleet that was catching up, you feel that a handful of their, like, at least front end ships are getting quite close, and they seem to be gaining on you very rapidly.
I inform the crew. Weapon systems, everyone man the weapon systems. I mean, Captain, can they man the weapon systems?
Like, it's... You know what? Sure. That's what I was going to say.
Weapon systems, everyone. I want the weapon systems. BB, I trust you have control of this. Who else? John is also with you, so you have... Take your lead. Yeah, I will just keep scanning the horizon.
Alright. There is no horizon here, but yes.
Sure.
Event horizon.
I'm just fucking with you, but yeah.
I know you are right, but still.
I know. I was just being a shithead. Okay. BB.
Wait, I have not had a long rest.
Yeah, you have not.
Why did I... I reselected my spells by mistake. However, I will change my HP to... Oh, it's already at 8. Amazing. I will cast... I will cast...
Before unit can cast his spell, I just popped him with 30 points of Leon Hands.
Wow!
BB,
nice.
any particular weapon you want to be using? Ballistas or cannon?
I will take the cannon, one of the cannons.
Alright. In that case, John will take one of the ballistas. And Will take the other ballista. And Dagon's gonna go top deck. So
I will also go top deck while I'm...
Alright.
You let me know if I'm approaching...
You're guarding up there.
Anyone is approaching us, then I will cast a spell as prep. Let me know if anyone is approaching us so that I can cast the spell as prep.
Yeah, cool. At this point, I'll also say the ship is repaired enough that it's moving at least. And while you are moving ahead, first again, unit would be the first one to notice if he is up top deck. That behind you there are 4 what look like hammerhead ships, which are literally ramming vessels, getting very aggressively close to you, and they seem to be flying Federation banners. I'll say it's about 120 to 200 feet away. It's rapidly gaining.
Oh wait, no, we're running from the Federation.
I would like to cast a spell on myself. I'm gonna cast heal.
Awesome. 70 HP, right?
70 HP. Oh,
wow. What is that?
Awesome. Heal is just a
Heal.
good spell.
The spell heal.
Oh my god. It just heals you up full?
No, it heals you for
Straight
70.
70? Wow. That is amazing.
Yep. I still think harm should also do flat 70, but we don't talk about that.
Yeah,
Killboard,
I agree. We'll move on.
For symmetry.
I
but
agree.
Anyway,
I agree.
Yeah, so these ships are gaining on you, and I will say, maybe, you would have very soon, if Boulder starts turning the ship to one of the sides, pretty decent shot. So I'll say, if you choose to fire, do you choose to fire?
I will wait for captain's orders.
Alright.
Just a thing, if I know that it's about 200 feet away, maneuver is already going to be set in. 2 basic maneuvers. One is if it's possible to dodge, like keep that ready. But if a shot is fired, have it move in such a way that like the people at the weapon systems can like immediately shoot back.
All right, yeah, that works.
Okay, cool. I tell the group, whoever is manning the ballistas, get ready to shoot.
You just hear back. The way fire when ready, then.
I went ready.
All right. Since nothing else was said, give me. Once it like closes in on about 100 feet, it is in your range, baby. So give me a dex check. Plus, you have proficiency in firearms, so plus proficiency as well.
16.
16. Cool. Will's gonna use his reaction and use willful inspiration, which will give you not bad, +5.
Nice.
So that's
21.
And you fire your shot as instead of like a regular cannonball, you see like it like lights up with this bluish light, and this beam of arcane energy pulses out and just shoots across space. And this guy will try to dodge it. Nope. These ships are hammerheads. They are going straight. As it's going straight ahead, you just like slam into it as the front of the hammerhead gets widely damaged and like cracked and broken as the ship loses a lot of momentum over that as it was flying straight into it. And it's not down in any way, but like it seems heavily damaged. It seems like you probably took out some of its weapon systems even. And at the same time, however, the other 3 ships are gonna fire back at you guys.
Okay.
Does Dagon and Will...
They aren't in range yet.
Okay.
Ballistas are lower range.
Gotcha.
I will say, Boulder, give me a dexterity saving throw and add a... Oh no, not add. With advantage, because you were taking evasive maneuvers.
Cool. Awesome. First roll. Come on.
Can I
You can
give...
do it.
I want to stand between the ballista rooms and the control room at the helm, and just to support these guys anytime they need. So when I see like Boulder taking this thing out, my body kind of starts to split, and you hear like a sort of war cry, like just range out throughout the ship. And I'm going to give you bardic inspiration.
Nice. Advantage also, right?
Advantage plus bardic, yes.
That is a 21.
Oh,
Awesome.
Yeah.
You see as a bunch of like these just like arcane blasts start coming towards you, and you start like veering out of the way, making sure your people aren't hit firstly. The ship still takes some damage, but like you manage to avoid like the brunt of it. It ends up taking 42, so you would take 21 psychic.
So wait, is this with half with the resistance? Because
An hour has passed.
Okay, cool.
Damage. But yeah, so you take that, and
What?
yeah,
What is the range they are in? Within 120 feet, right?
yeah. So now, wait. So I'm just getting there. So now, as they enter 80 feet, Will and Dagon start firing. All right, Dagon's hitting one of them. Will's hitting one of them. All right.
Bad Omen character is not Bad Omen. He's Good Omen. Come on, we can do this.
And they start firing off like a couple of shots. Some of them like blink off the ships. The others like just jam into them, and you see like they pierce the fleshy membranes of the Spelljammers basically. And you see again, some of them are taking damage, some of them are slowing down. And unit at this point they're at 60 feet. Anything you want to do?
Yeah, okay, just from experience in the academy, would I know that like the spell, okay, basically mechanics wise, the guns are doing certain amount of damage, but if I use any spell or something on a ship, will it be doing lesser damage because it's a ship?
I mean, mechanically speaking, the weapons you have are siege weapons, so they do double damage to vehicles and stuff.
Got it.
That's it. Otherwise,
Screw it.
it's like not like they're resistant to spells or anything.
I'll throw a lightning bolt from the sword.
Nice.
So I need to roll to hit, right?
Lightning bolt? No, it's a dex save.
Oh yeah, it's a dex save, DC 19.
He fails it.
19.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll on D&D Beyond because I don't have 7d10s.
You don't?
I don't have 7d10s. 41 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Guess who does?
How much was that?
41.
41. Awesome. Yeah. You slam this bolt of lightning into the ship. It starts right where the flesh was like opened up for the Spelljammer and just starts searing into it. And you don't hear anything, but you feel like someone was standing right behind that fucking wall. Oh god. Hold on, I need to write about this shit. That hurt a lot of people.
Are we doing well?
Yeah, I'm a little shocked. Like, we're all
What's happening?
This is suspicious.
We're doing well.
We're just like-
Success in our campaign. How dare you?
No, that's just so silent.
yeah,
Like, I've never heard this group like being like, okay,
yeah.
it worked.
I feel like after last session, everyone's like, okay, nahi, we are fucking around anymore.
Also DM, since
Yes.
I'm using lightning damage, is there a way where I can get that ship to just like careen into another ship if they're within 10 feet? I don't know. I can only move
10
stuff around
feet.
10.
They're not
Cool,
within
cool.
10 feet.
Oh, also I assume it's less than large size. That's my bad.
These are gargantuan, sir.
Yeah. Figured. My bad. That's my bad. I didn't think of that.
However, this allows baby one more round of firing. Your cannon has recharged by now.
Yay. Could I
How
take
far are these guys?
Yeah, go ahead, Calyx.
Could I take an action to maybe cast like Aura of Vitality within
Yeah,
30
definitely
feet
you can.
of boulders? With that heal. Yeah, go ahead.
Cute Helix.
Helix!
You feel slime. You feel as slime
You
starts
should
to
have pissed him
crawl.
off as a person.
You'll see as like slime starts to like crawl up you, Boulder, and just settle over any
This is
open
fine.
wounds.
At this point, like, Boulder's just like, yep, that's Helix.
It looks like snot. You get 7 points of healing.
Thank you so much. 7 points, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
really needed that healing too.
Let's go.
Alright. Just a second. Alright. So, are you firing again, baby?
Yeah, so how far are they right now?
They're getting close, so they'll be like about 50 feet now.
So will they be able to ram at the next round?
Probably.
Should I attack or should I hold a defensive spell? Fuck it, I'll attack.
Yeah.
That is that's a lot. 19 plus 6.
That hits.
15. So it's 25, what am I saying?
Yeah. The dice roll was hitting. Alright. Oh! Okay! This fucker rolled a nat 1. You see this firing out, and he just like tries to hard turn to like dodge out of the way, and instead his entire port side just gets shot through.
Oh my
As
god.
the ship breaks at that point, the front of it with the momentum flies into the ship next to it. And the back of it just like tethers and starts falling apart.
I like how like Tana is so excited, but we're so used to seeing him excited when he's killing us, and we're like,
Something is going to happen.
yeah, we're just like, yeah,
DM's
sure
happy.
that
What's about to happen?
yeah, we're just like, sure that ship is going down. Next, what's happening? Okay.
Oh damn, dude! Yeah, so both of those ships are basically out of this chase.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Amazing.
which
One
is
of them
not
is
the
just
worst.
dead, the
Only
other
one
is
more.
dealing with the death.
You're nothing compared to a solar dragon.
Not wrong.
Which we are still recovering from, so please let's be safe.
Be overconfident. Be overconfident. Actually. Shout out.
I will need Boulder to give me a Arcana check with advantage.
Okay.
Oh,
Does the bardic inspiration still, because I didn't use it last time?
yes,
Is it
10
still there?
minutes.
Awesome. Okay, first roll. That's a 19. Normally. Should I add the bardic now?
Your
It's
call.
1d8. I mean, I think it's 1d8 or 10.
I think I'm going to use it.
1d10, yeah.
Oh, 1d10. Okay.
Yeah, level up. Level 11, yo.
No, but I didn't
one-
take a level in bar.
Level 10, yo, plus 1 level of. We don't know because even the UI is not updated.
Yeah, you didn't tell me
We
also.
don't know that. So Kimo's keeping secrets. Note.
It will be
Close
revealed
over,
once
let's see.
in story. It happens,
Yes.
I guess.
28.
We are not lazy by any means, viewers.
He went without a hitch, guys, today. I'm shocked. I don't want to this thing. Yeah, don't say yet. Krish, come on.
Knocking on wood.
28 on the Arcana, dear.
28. All right. With your pretty much willpower behind it, as you have dodged out of the way, you start accelerating further. And because of these ships dealing with their formation completely broken, you managed to gain quite a bit of distance once again from these ships. And all right. Give me just 1 second. Where are my notes?
So,
at?
Captain,
Mm-hmm.
I spent the entire dragon fight repairing the hyperdrive. Can you punch it?
I will punch it once the DM tells me that I can punch it.
I will make my way to the helm.
I'm a good captain. I've told myself many times.
The good captain follows orders.
From no one.
But yeah, very good point, BB, though. 10 points to you, BB.
Alright, I see. This is interesting development.
Can I book it?
No,
wait,
it's not.
Could you give me a perception check, unit?
Okay. Tile guidance?
Sure.
Why am I rolling like shit? Again 21.
21.
The die is low. I have proficiency in.
That's a great role for Boulder.
That's a bad roll for. That's a bad roll for level 11.
I used to like BB.
Hey, this is above table.
Just a sec. Yeah, that works. So, as you try to put these hammerheads right behind you, looking right ahead of your ship, you haven't been entirely certain where you've been heading as you've just been on the run from these ships so far. Coming into view, you see there's some loose moon that seems to be orbiting around a small planet. And as the moon kind of slightly moves, you see coming into view what was before hiding behind the moon.
So that's
A few ships. They seem to be bearing the mark of what seems like the Federation, except on top of that, there is a large horned crown. And you see this large, almost spherical, circular-like ship, not spherical, circular ship that comes into view, and above it, 3 more what look like Federation vessels, and below it 2 more smaller scouting ships. And right on top of these ships, at the top decks and all around, you see a bunch of individuals kind of like just standing, looking at you. And I need an intelligence saving throw from Boulder.
Oh,
I thought I was getting the reference, but then something else really happened.
We're going to fail so hard.
Tracker beam. You.
Intelligence saves are the most deadly attacks.
I
Okay.
swear.
Okay. With advantage or no advantage? No advantage,
advantage.
right? Of course not. Why would there be? Okay. No, Keelix can't do shit, right? Okay. Shit. Okay.
While that is happening, would I recognize the horned crown symbolism?
History with disadvantage.
History with disadvantage. Alright.
Can any of us
Again,
see it? Or
guidance.
No.
only unit can see it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good rolls. 14 is the lower one. History, right?
Mm-hmm.
16.
So you aren't entirely certain, but you do remember at the start of your journey when you were dealing with a certain enemy near the start. He had mentioned how this is the dawn of the Imperial Federation.
Oh, it's a subsect.
And you might be onto something there.
Okay. I'm a click the intelligence saving throw now.
Yes, please do.
And that is a 3.
Oh, oh no!
Wait, I think it. Oh no, it's worse! It's so much worse! It's a 1! It's a
No! No, this.
Total
Oh my
one or
God.
like is it a 3 minus 2 or
Natural
1
one
plus 2?
plus
It's a natural 1 plus 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my God!
This was probably the most important one to fuck up.
Oh, fuck! I don't even have anything to help you here.
So sorry, guys. I rolled a 1. Like, even if I had like high proficiency, it wouldn't have mattered.
I would be putting a strap on, I guess.
I want to do something. Are we okay? What is happening actually? Wait, I am imagining tracker beam, but you have to tell me.
Fuck! It was going
Yeah.
too well for this. Oh God.
Yeah, so you feel for a moment, Boulder, as you like seeing through the eyes of the Spelljammer, your eyes like look towards these ships, and this very thinly veiled arcane beam hits you. And Helix, you are, in the middle of the corridor. You've been keeping an eye on both of them. You would see like this for a moment, this shimmering green aura just surrounds your captains and just like disappears. And in that moment, you feel something pulling you, Boulder. And your eyes glaze over, and you guys watch as, at full speed, the ship flies straight towards all of those ships. And just as it reaches the about 60-ish feet away from the other ship, it goes to a grinding halt. And just as the ship stops, you get you see this, Helix. So actually, yeah, you're the only one who sees this, because Boulder is just sitting there dazed, and the ship ejects him off the helm
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God.
like a failsafe almost.
Like a whale. Oh my God.
Wow!
And
Technically elephant, so.
you stand back up, Boulder.
Oh.
However, 2 things. One, you take 63 psychic damage.
63 you said, right?
Yes.
Are you down?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
He's quite tanky. And secondly, we'll get to that.
What a dick, dude. I mean, you're so nice you are. Thank you for DMing. Thank you for fucking DMing. I rolled a nat 20 now.
Good job! You used it.
You wasted it.
Oh my god.
However, you guys all see. Well, first of all, who all runs top deck? Ship
I'm
is not
already there.
moving.
Is there a
No.
hole in our ship now from where?
No hole, no damage to the ship.
There's
Oh,
not
yeah.
damage.
How did he eject through it?
The helm
Not like
booted him
not
off.
like a whale.
He flew off the sea. He's attacking ejected outside the
Flying elephant in space, like,
I thought he flew through the roof.
yeah.
Can I move? Am I able
Yeah,
to
you
move?
can. You can.
Okay, cool. I look at Keelix and I'm like, little help here.
How far away is Captain?
What?
How far away is he?
He's like 15 feet away.
15 feet. I'm going to like maybe catch some rope near me and mage hand it out to him. So you see as like one of my hands just splits away and
No,
starts
like
carrying.
he's like at the bridge. He's like in front of
He's
the ship.
Oh,
inside
he's
the
still
ship.
there.
He's not floating away.
Oh fuck!
He's
I
inside the
thought-
ship.
I'm just
He
like,
The help was because he took damage.
He
oh,
fell off the chair essentially.
oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it now. I thought it's the whole whale thing because
It's
I thought
You came up with the analogy and you're sticking to it. I respect that.
I don't know why. Okay, but I am going to be like, Captain, are you okay? And are you feeling all right, Captain? And bonus action, aura vitality. Let's see how
That's like a
it's
D6, right?
yeah, it's a 2d6. It's 6 total. And also just going to help him out a little bit more with I am out of spell slots, but
No. Save. If you if you're bolstering up a little, that's enough for me right now.
okay, well I'll just give you an additional I'm just going to do healing word for first level. Oh wait, that's a
What?
bonus action too. Never mind, I can't do that. I'll just be like, Captain, are you okay? Do you need any more help?
Can you help me up the stairs?
Will
That'd be
also
great.
sees you limping as he's also running upstairs, and he also helps you out because Keelix might not be able to carry a
Yeah.
Loxodon.
Yeah,
It's like
I can't.
flipping through Keelix.
As I put my hand around Will,
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a fucking bad omen. I knew it.
I need to roll something.
What? Why is that triggering a roll?
He kind of just like looks down. He just goes,
He feels sad.
"Apologies, Captain.
He has an
I-
anxiety table.
I did not mean to cause you any harm. I did warn you.
If I am there, I'll just be like,
You're not.
no, don't worry. Captain's just joking. He's always mean to us. It's fine.
He's just
let's
looking
just
down
go.
and like carrying you up without any words now.
Oh, I feel bad.
I will cast calm emotions.
Oh,
You're not there yet.
Oh, we're not there yet. Cool, cool.
If he's not there, I'm just gonna look. It's called a fucking joke, Will. Continue on.
He kind of looks at you and he's just like, "Good one, Captain."
oh well.
Why? Why do you hurt me?
And you all make your way up. Baby, are you coming up?
Yeah, I'm going to the captain. No, like if everyone is going to the top deck, then yeah.
All right, cool. So you all head up. So, baby, you're coming out for Dagon probably. Like you were at the same side, so you guys are coming out. John's coming upstairs, and you all reach the top deck, and you see, much like before, though. Remember how the wyverns had like rolled up with the like space serpents to drop soldiers off during the boarding?
Yeah.
Back in like episode 1. Similarly, a much larger and wider wyvern slowly hovers by, and atop this wyvern there are 8 or 9 what look like soldiers. Some of them look like astral elves, some of them look like half orcs, some of them look like ogres. And between all of them, you see this individual, I'll call him, floating in this apparatus of sorts. And as it floats to face all of you, you see this very exoskeleton-like humanoid figure sitting in a chair with these shimmering whites and some deepish hues of blues and purples all over the skin, protruding horns coming out, and the face gives this very it's a clean face, and it gives you just this very wry smile as he sees all of you. And he kind of just goes, greetings. Which one of you is the captain? Come on, I don't have all day.
I put my hand on myself, pump myself with 20 more lay on hands. And I take my hand off Will. I'm like, thanks, Will. And I look very thanks, Helix. And I look forward and I pointed Will and said, he's the captain.
Oh no!
Deception.
Oh my god! Why?
Sorry, I can't help myself. It was too funny in my head.
Unit and Baldo were getting along. They were starting to get along.
I know.
They were starting to get along.
My friends, 22.
Oh!
And a nat 20, my friends.
Amazing!
Look at roll 20. Look at roll 20. I'm the captain.
You roll a nat
That
20 and...
Will just looks dumbfounded, he's like, wait, what? And still reeling from the pain, and
I fucked him so hard.
At least you could have made them kill the guy with the sword.
Oh, damn it. No, I was going to kill everybody. So.
the guy looks over at Will.
My internet acting up.
Ah, yes. Well, it seems you have led my men on quite the merry chase, haven't you? I must commend your work and all your accomplishments. However...
Looks around. Looks over at Unit.
I will be needing that. Quite frankly, I have quite a stake in achieving my goals at the moment, much more than any of you people could ever understand. And in doing so, I would advise people not to get in my way.
Baby says, shut the fuck up in Elvish.
Oh, in Elvish? Okay.
What race is he? Or they?
You don't know. You haven't seen this race before.
Oh,
I
damn.
haven't seen it.
Doesn't seem like any common race.
Got an amazing
And-
spell for the situation.
Can just goes
I
like
don't have a spell slot.
legend lore.
No.
Oh.
Word of recall.
He kind of just goes,
Oh, where are my manners? I am... well, you may call me Lord Kryos. I am the, let's just say, ruler of the known galaxy.
Oh, and we don't.
And I plan on expanding my borders quite soon, and I would advise you not to get on my bad side in any way.
You're the second person who claimed that in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, really? Please elaborate. Who was the other?
Off the table, I forgot his name. Who's the other resident guy?
Yeah.
Maxwell. He goes by the name Maxwell Blaze. I thought both of you were
Oh,
working together.
he's... Do not worry about my insubordinate captain. He's simply a... let's just say a means to an end. And quite the useful one, if I may add.
And what means to an end am I?
Do not flatter yourself, you bucket of bolts. I simply want what is in your chest there.
Oh well, do you know his name?
He looks over at you.
Whose name?
Oh no, what? This is good. That was out of character.
You sounded very in character when you said it.
I was like, why is no one laughing? That was a joke.
I didn't realize.
Well, anyway, if you bend the knee now and, swear your ever-dying fealty to me, I might not kill you.
I am looking around for any opportunity to possibly get away.
Uh-huh. How are you doing so?
So he is on one of those astral dragons. Behind him is that big circular ship.
He's like
and-
on this floating chair that he's now floated onto your top deck with.
Got it. So he's in our deck area. There's a big blue ship. There's a big circular ship behind him. There are 5 other ships, which are like sizable class.
Bigger. There are 2 ships which are sizable class. The others are bigger.
Okay.
And the circular ship is massive. Now that you're this close, there are soldiers all over it.
I'm assuming they have like a circle, right?
They have a what?
Like how, like the ship is still in space, right? It's not like that.
Yes,
like inside
yes.
So like the ship tractor beam brought us close to the ship, and then there is like a ship circling.
No, a large circular ship in front of you.
Are they talking to us from their ship?
No, they've
No,
come
this
down.
one's on your top deck.
Oh, this just one person?
That guy?
And like 9 guards, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 10 people is too much, guys.
Am I still near Will?
Kinda, yeah.
Could I just I don't want to talk to him. Like in essence, I just sort of take my shoulder and do this, and I just sort of whisper to him do something.
Give me a stealth check, please.
Yeah.
God.
Sleight of hand or
that-
stealth?
Huh?
Sleight of hand.
While
or
that is
Stealth. Because you whispered also.
Yep.
while that is happening,
Yes.
can I under my breath say a quick prayer to Talos? And be
Nat
like,
20 again?
I can't look at roll 20 happens. This is my second 20.
It's a third if you count the blank one.
Oh god.
Oh god. But yeah, you whisper over and Will's like, don't know what I can do here, Captain. Do you want me to attack?
No, fucking dumb. I want you to distract that guy as much as you can. Don't hit him. Talk to him.
And Will kind of starts, he takes a step forward and he kind of just goes, and why should we believe you? What do you even intend to accomplish with any of this? And he just starts going off. And the other guy kind of just responds to Cryos. He kind of just responds by going,
Well, you see, I am trying to conquer a galaxy.
Who is this dude? So matter of fact.
I am trying to conquer a galaxy here, and I cannot have my men be made such an impeccable joke of by, well, points to all of you, this!
and then he just goes, looks at his troops again, and then looks back at you.
How are we supposed to rule an empire that strikes fear across the galaxy if we're cowering from a handful of Spelljammer core garbage?
You were coward?
This is how.
Oh my god, you're going for it.
What do you
They're
do?
on the deck of a ship, right?
Yeah.
I think I've committed to this, but actually I wanted to do something else.
No. Commit.
What are you doing?
Before I do that, I wanted to, while they're talking, I wanted to say a prayer under my breath to Talos and be like, now would be a good time to give a lending hand. And I want to try divine intervention.
Mhm.
Oh.
Roll 11 or lower, you get it.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
11 or lower, you get it.
It's a D100.
What did
you
you
get,
roll? What did you roll?
19.
Oh!
Low.
Which is really good, but yeah.
Would I? Oh god, I can't like help
You can't influence the role in any way.
You,
Yeah.
Like, mechanically, it's
your
impossible.
prayer, your sigil glows slightly, your weapon glows slightly, nothing else happens. Yeah, both.
I'd like
Yeah,
to.
Yeah.
I'd like to have a look at Lord. What's his name?
Farquaad.
Cryos.
Cryos. Farquaad. I look at Lord Cryos and I'm going to do this in the most unseeming manner possible so that he doesn't catch me. But I'm going to cast Detect Thoughts.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. That was a nat 1.
Oh my god!
6 total. 6
We're
total.
getting nat 20s for useless shit, just saying. And nat 1s where we need.
Oh god.
Wait. One thing. I just want to point out. Will's whole reason for doing this was to distract him. So
I am aware, but with a 1.
No, wait, but technically I'm the one.
Advantage?
I lowered the DC by a lot.
I mean, I'm standing right next to him and sliding.
Yeah, you're
up.
like right there trying to cast a spell. He would notice mid conversation
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
2 nat ones, guys. Let's see what happens.
Oh
Why
There is
am
an
I most...
amazing comment which I want to say for next time by Shobu.
What-
He's like, can the plasma just like manifest an arm behind their back and do the somatic components?
Oh my god, I can! Actually,
Next time.
no.
In a
That
weird
would have
way.
given you advantage.
in a weird way I can, but it's like, okay, let's see. I do that.
Anyway, please give me a constitution saving throw.
A Constitution save. Guys. Okay.
People want Calyx filter.
Let's.
No, why do people want that? Hello, what?
Give the crowd what it wants.
That was a 12 total.
Oh no!
Flash of Genius. That's 17 now.
Doesn't
Oh,
you've used your flash of genius.
And that was my last one.
oh.
You see, as Keelix starts like muttering, some of the tentacles move and like they start like channeling this magic. While talking to Will, this guy just like looks slightly to his left, looks at Keelix. Not I don't look at Keelix. He looks at He just turns and just goes like, "Were you not listening to anything I was saying?" And he does this as his fingertip glows this purplish pink light, and it fires out a straight beam towards Keelix.
Oh.
As
Oh,
he
God.
just says,
Finger of death.
"Then die!"
Can I cutting words him?
No, it's your role. You can't saved.
Oh shit, fuck. Okay, he's not making an attack.
Abracadabra.
What's your role?
It's whatever it is, it's a lot.
I mean, I would be down if it's anything above a 50.
Oh, figure
what?
out does a flat 40. And then
Flat
it
30.
talks about that. Flat 30
Flat
and then it goes.
37, technically. But yeah. No, that is much more than that.
One.
That is 74
Okay. Is there
Oof.
anything I can do to stop myself from dying?
1 second.
And it's not technically Finger of Death.
Oh, okay.
Is it a saving throw by any
Okay.
chance? Is it a
It's
saving
already
throw?
happened, but yeah.
I know, but like, just a thing. Would it have mattered if there was that +2 to the 17 that you rolled?
Not with a +2.
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
No, I rolled a 12.
I know, but with Flash of
That's
Genius
why
and
Yeah,
my
yeah.
I
aura-
counted.
Yeah. Cool.
I don't have anything.
Okay. This beam goes straight through Keelix's chest.
Can I counterspell it?
Yes!
After it's
Yes, you
cast.
can! Yes, you
Damage
can
roll हो गया,
counterspell
roll.
after it's
Yeah,
cast.
now you're asking if you can
I'm
counterspell
sorry,
it.
I didn't know that's
Can you please counterspell?
I was just thinking. I was
Uh,
like, Cleric doesn't have counterspell. I don't know if Kush
Um,
picked up. Damn it.
I
And
don't
then I
like it.
forgot you could have it.
Anyway,
Redemption Paladin
take
can have it.
74 necrotic
74.
damage.
Okay.
And you guys watch as this like hole is pierced through Keelix. As Keelix, you instantly perish.
Wait, like
Yeah, there's no
completely
death
better?
save.
Yes.
Oh
There's no
my
death save for Finger of
God!
Death.
Oh
It's straight
no!
death.
Oh no!
Can
I still do have Revivify, but I don't have a gem.
As Helix goes down,
Can I leap forward?
Oh my God, my filter
And,
is passing out as well.
I want to.
You have something of wound closure.
Oh!
Periapt only works if you go down and are bleeding out.
You go down to
This
0.
has killed her.
Yeah, this kill.
That's what
Can I
happened.
go forward and cast a Wave of Destruction?
Oh my God, why didn't I counterspell? Oh God, I took too long. I could have maybe counterspelled it.
You can cast Wave of Destruction. Or
Okay.
Destructive Wave.
It's Destructive Wave. And I will also
You will use
pump
a
in.
reaction to counterspell you.
He'll use a reaction
To counterspell you.
to counterspell me.
Yes.
Okay. How did he want to
As
roll?
You run in. He rolled a plus his modifier. That's a 90.
Counterspells.
So you see as Yuna just runs like near point blank and just like extends his hands out, and this energy of like lightning and flame starts to like come out. And in the blink of an eye, this creature is out of that chair, standing next to you, Unit, and he just grabs your arm and just
Oof.
presses as your spell just break and nothing happens. There
Mentally, I'm gonna be like,
none of that.
Helm, if you wanna get in here and save yourself, now would be the right time.
Oh, Thanos didn't answer. Let me just call up my boy. I'm gonna dial every god one by one.
Literally a booty call.
Oh my
Roll
God.
me a religion, please.
Roll your religion.
Roll at 20.
Oh
Please
my
roll.
I rolled 15.
God.
I rolled 15.
God.
My religion and app. The fuck? Okay, 19.
19. All right. You, as you say that, your core starts to glow. The sigil around your core starts to glow this shimmering gold, and as it does, you just hear, "Watch over the others, and you will watch over yourself." And as you hear that, this barrier just extends out of you and just pushes this guy back. And he's like 15-ish feet away from you again as he like jumps back, seeing it. But you are safe, and you have 34 temp HP.
Oh wow! And what did he say? Watch over others. What?
If you,
As I watch
if you
over
watch over the others, you will watch over yourself.
fuck does that mean?
It's a fucking god, my dude.
If I watch over others, I will watch over myself. Do I heal people to gain health? Huh?
What is this
Anyway.
interpretation?
Just protect.
But yeah, as he jumps away,
he just goes, interesting. So the crystal still works.
Yeah, very interesting. Can I?
If all of this is happening,
We're
right,
not in combat, so I don't know what's happening. No. Let me know when I can do something again.
if
Yeah.
all of this is happening, all of this commotion is happening, Boulder has all wanted to go to the helm for the last couple of
And
rounds.
sprint off.
I wanna do it as though I'm slinking away, but fuck it, no, I'm booking it to the helm.
Athletics.
Booking it to the helm, which is a +9, which is good for me. Which is 24.
Yeah, you reach the helm. And like he's like, what the fuck? And like you just run, you sprint all the way down, you reach the helm. The second you sit down, however, ship isn't answering. And back at top deck, he looks at Boulder run away and he's like,
Fine. I tried to be reasonable with all of you, but it seems like you're nothing better than a bunch of ingrate monkeys. And he raises a hand.
Oh, it's Frieza! Just
that's what it took. That's what it took.
I knew the Dragon Ball Z, but like that point, I was like, oh, it's Frieza.
It's just like channeling this in hand.
You got it when he said a racist thing. That is amazing.
That makes sense though. He was racist to the Warforged. He didn't get that.
No racism.
And as he's about to do this, however, and you guys are all like, what the fuck? As the spell starts channeling this small orb of fire in his hand and keeps like growing. But as he's doing this, you hear this loud, just deafening rumble. And he also like for a second like stops and he like looks around like, what now? And he like looks over and out of your right side, you see this enormous claw come out. When I say enormous claw, looks like a brownish orange, like brass colored claw, and it seems as big, if not bigger, than your ship. As this claw is just going straight for this guy. And you watch as he immediately teleports away back to his ship. And
Can I see where he is?
up way away at the big circular ship.
Oh,
And
more than 120 feet.
yes.
Okay.
I'm not looking at Helix. And
Oh, that's so funny.
stop it!
You ingrates, you monkeys.
You monkeys! But yeah, no, so he flies away or teleports away. All of his other dudes there just die.
Mm.
And hold on. Is it this one? Hold on. Yes. And you watch as all these ships turn over to face that side and they start like just firing. And as all of you guys look over, you see a dragon. You see a brass dragon. However, you haven't seen a dragon this big even in
Big.
books.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Like A3 size
No,
maximum.
it's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's not green. Anyway,
I mean, that is a
massive
golden
dragon,
one.
like its maw and eyes itself are nearly as big as your ship, and it's proportionally that large. And these attacks are hitting it. It's like, grunting, but like doesn't seem too perturbed. And then it opens its mouth and just goes, "That is enough playtime!" And he just pushes one of his claws forward as this sonic pulse just shoots through wide space. And all of these ships just get
tossed into oblivion. And as they do, so does Lord Cryos. He yells out, before flying away at least. Oh, so you brought the pet of the Spelljammer Core, haven't you? Fine. I shall be seeing you, looks over at Unit, very soon. And I will not be alone next time. You horrendous bird. I shall have great pleasure in ending you.
I will just cast
I'm gonna
Shatter
hide behind.
in between. I will just
Gonna
cast
hide
Shatter
behind.
in between us so that we don't have to fucking hear his rambling.
Yeah, you just look at him and you hear nothing, and he's like, and like you hear nothing, and then he gets blasted away. And this dragon kind of, like one of the eyes turn to look at you, and it blinks for a second, and then it just turns into the shimmering white light.
While this is happening, I'm gonna cast Gentle Riposte on Helix.
Cool.
Yes.
Looking, the dragon seems friendly.
No, so before
On
you
our side.
do anything with the dragon, it turns into the shimmering white light as the dragon disappears into this light. And this light shoots
Oh.
above you, flies around, and just slams straight onto your top deck. And as this light dissipates, you see a man standing there. He seems about 6 foot something tall. He has tanned skin, few like scars over his neck and like his face. Overall, he looks old, like he looks middle aged, with very like rubbery like skin almost. And he has this big overcoat on him, going from head to tail. This white overcoat with a bunch of badges and all. You, being core members, would recognize that these badges represent the rank of lieutenant. And you also see, like, underneath that, for reasons unknown to you people, underneath that overcoat, he's wearing a red Hawaiian shirt.
Hey.
And he just, like, cracks open into this wide, toothy grin. And he just goes, "Hello, it's me, Lieutenant Go."
Healer,
And
our healer.
yeah, I know, but at that point, we will take a quick 2-minute intermission. With Helix on the ground and a new friend question mark and an idea of who you are dealing with as an enemy. That's a pretty good point for us to take at least a minute, as I have to compile something.
Big time.
Alright, guys, we will be back by 9:25. It's 9:20 right now.
Easily.
Alright. Bye-bye.
You're muted, Calyx.
Oh, what's up?
Am I muted?
Welcome back, everybody. We are still trying to survive. The defeat in our voice is audible.
What?
We're back.
So the defeat in our voice is audible.
I mean, was it a defeat? Really?
Sorta.
I mean, I just like touched someone and they killed me.
Alright, so first, as that encounter was happening, Calyx, as this beam hit you and everything went dark, you find yourself standing in absolute darkness. And as you stand there, you start pondering the same questions you have been. Questions about life, questions about death, questions about what you can do to help your crew, what you can do to help them survive this near impossible journey. And as you're thinking, oh my god,
I'm dead
She's gonna roll a
inside.
death save it. It's gonna roll a death save with
I'm
disadvantage.
dead outside and inside.
Plasmids don't even have skeletal structure.
Exactly. I'm actually.
Actually.
Oh, I have lost my fucking train of monologue. Hold on. Oh, it's fine. So, there it is. I found the track. Okay. So as you're feeling those things and you're in this darkness, you start in this darkness hearing like this low hum. And from that low hum, you see in front of you a large pond made of bones and rot and skeletons. And upon that sits this humanoid figure that you can't really get a good look at as he sits in darkness. And as you look around, you see in this darkness floating a few braziers of green flame light up. Under each of those stands what looks like a soldier in full black plate armor with sword and shield at the ready. Not doing anything to you, they're just there. And he looks down at you and just extends a hand out and says, "And why are you here?"
Well, I don't know really. I touched someone, and like they say in the language, it felt like a little death. For the uncultured, in French you call an orgasm
yeah, I
and a
know.
little death.
I know.
Ignoring that, the guy again like looks at you and just goes, "Well, what is it that I can do for you?" And as this like intense hum starts rambling around you, do you wish to pass on, or do you wish for more?
Felix, even though they're standing in this sort of darkness and the shadow,
Yeah.
released like just uses one of their many arms and kind of like digs into themselves. And when they bring it out, they bring out this old decayed skull, almost blue now with all the slime coating it. And they say, This was my first instance of death. And since then, this place where I am right now is exactly where I wanted to be. I've
Well,
searched a long, long time to come and meet you. Would you, by any chance, maybe lend some of your power? Take me back to where I was.
Well, that's all I need to hear. Hey, you! And he kind of looks over to his right. Stop it! You! And the violin stops. And
Wait, what?
and suddenly the darkness fades away and the room lights up. And you seem to be in what looks like a throne room of sorts. Those floating green braziers were just pillars which had a torch on them. And underneath each of those, there was a guard standing there. These guards are the skeletons. At the throne, you see this humanoid. Looks humanish, maybe elvish, you aren't really sure. Very pale skinned, and he seems to be wearing a full black suit. And has very, very neatly kept hair back. His eyes keep darting between red, green, pale, and black over and over. And he looks over at you. And he's just shaking his head. He's just don't mind him. He's great. Oh wait, sorry. That's Timmy, and that's. He looks at a piece of paper on his hand. Helix. Yes. Anyway. First of all, great job so far. Second of all, I am so happy to hear that someone like you wants to join our program.
Oh, class mods are allowed in your program?
Of course, every soul dies the same.
Oh, so is
And
it
you
somewhere
watch as from his side, he opens up his throne is made of bones. He takes one off and pulls out a small bottle and pours himself a goblet. And he pours another one, and he just does this, and it floats towards you. Please, drink up. It's a day to celebrate. It's your first day at work.
I'm drinking.
Do you take a sip?
Yeah, I do.
As you take a sip, for a faint second, you hear this small scream.
Oh my gosh.
Just and it goes away as you drink it down. And it tastes delicious.
Oh no.
He then again looks back at you. Anyway, hi. Welcome to my home. Welcome to the City of Bones. Welcome to the Palace of Bones. And from what you've described to me, you seem like you are quite enthusiastic about learning about, well, what we do here, what we're all about here.
Exactly, bones. I don't have any.
Bones! We have plenty of those.
That sounds fantastic to me. Can I get bones?
He looks at you. Why the fuck not?
I've always wanted a boner.
He stops for a second. He
You know?
looks up like this. And then he just lifts a glass and just...
I meant a mistake with bones, like a boner.
I like your enthusiasm, kid, and we will get your linguistics sorted eventually. That's absolutely fine. You'll learn the lingo of the work as you work.
Yay!
Now, here's a couple of things. First of all, do you know who I am?
Well, I have heard many lores of you. I've heard many songs and stories too. But your name, unfortunately...
Really? Damn, how bad is it out there? People are singing about me?
Usually when they think they're going to die, yeah.
Huh. You hear that, Timmy? People sing. Why can't you sing? And it's a skeleton holding a violin just... What do I do? I'm a fucking skeleton.
Your skill's a little rickety.
He's great. He's been here for a while. It's just... Honestly, why can't any of you be a little more enthusiastic like this one? Why can't any of you
For once, tell me what you want. And all of the skeletons look at him like blankly with no expressions, and then they like stand back. And he just goes, well, I could introduce you to our initiative program.
Sign me up.
You would start at a low level, and as you do great work for me and my people, you will move up the ladder, and this corporation does love rewarding its workers. We will get you going up and up the ladder until you get every single benefit that you can. And with every single new title comes perks.
Do you have a brochure?
I am so glad you asked. He snaps a finger, a skeleton like runs up with an actual pamphlet.
Oh my god, amazing.
It's a 3-page pamphlet.
3 pages.
And the first page just says, so you made a deal with the Lord of Bones. And then the next line literally is just Wecker Incorporated, followed by Forging Souls for a Better Tomorrow.
Okay.
And it goes into detail on their different departments, how they have an accounting, how they have a lineup system waiting outside the palace that is vetted and sent through to Wecker for judgment. They have, and as you look at the pamphlet, then you look over at the wall on your left, which is Wecker's right. Yeah, so your left, you see a big wall with a bunch of different portraits of different people, and it says star employees. And it is quite extensive, and then you go over it further, and it says that at the initiative bracket, you will basically be a kind of someone who spreads the word of Vecker
Okay.
on the material plane. Someone who is also going to be, because you also died, you will also have a certain specific task. This is Vecker now talking, as he's just like, listen, kid, you're great. I have a lot of, I have a good eye for talent. I see a lot of potential here. And honestly, I think someone with your mindset can definitely exceed my expectations. So, every now and then, and he snaps his fingers, and a small necklace appears around your neck. A necklace which has Wecker's holy symbol on it. And he kind of just goes, whenever someone dies, if you're quick enough, you can grab onto their souls. And once you do so, they get stored up in here. You can have, what's the number right now? Yeah, you can have about 3 souls in there right now. Depends on the size, really. But once you do, pay me a visit. Or perhaps we'll ask you to come in for a quarterly review, and at which point those souls will be siphoned through and sent over to our accounts department, and depending on the kind of souls you have collected, we will give you the appropriate rewards. It's that simple.
Amazing. This does not sound like a pyramid scheme. Fantastic.
Scheme.
He looks over at one of his people. Find out what the fuck a pyramid scheme is. Yes! Anyway. So, the domain of death is in a bit of a kerfuffled state, and we here are trying to bring some level of efficiency and order into that department. We're trying to fix things up, not like those those are the gods. But anyway, we're basically trying to make things work like clockwork here. And that is only possible with shining employees such as yourselves. And of course, changing the world and the metaverse's ecosystem for the better, you would receive equal benefits.
Oh, I look forward to it, my lord. But before
Lovely.
I go, is there something I could ask you, maybe?
Ask away!
So, back where, I live, because, I'm dead here.
Hey, I like that.
Back where I live,
Go on.
there's something really bad happening. And I might write a song about it if we win that war, but do you know anything about the third sundering?
You say that, and he's just like, where'd you hear that?
I don't have ears, but vibrations pass through, and those weren't good vibrations.
Where did you learn about this?
Well, we were traveling through the galaxy, the astral plane, and word out there is that we can expect the third sundering soon, and we've heard about parts of gods floating a helm. Yes, he was just around as well, but
You watch as this entire time this man is just sitting there on his throne, just like, helm. Helm.
Mhm.
So that old bastard lost a part, did he? Amazing. You are already one of my most lucrative employees, and it's been what, 5 minutes? Learn something, people! Anyway,
I just have more arms. What can I say?
more arms means more work, means more efficiency. You will fit right in here. Then again, seems like you can fit in any space that you're given, so you will be a perfect fit.
As
Don't
long
worry
as I'm
about
not wearing anything.
it. Looks at you. Hey, it's fine. And he just goes, well, Felix, that is your name, correct?
Yes.
Well,
I'm a
It
heel
has
X.
now that sounds like a clever play on words if I've ever heard it. He will hand you something. All right. Well, it sounds like things are getting very, very juicy up there, and honestly, I will have to talk and do a little bit of market research on this third sun ring just to get an idea of what my people need to do. You have been a wonderful help. And please have this. And he shakes his hand, and this cape appears around your back. And the front of the cape is tied together with this badge, which again has a symbol on it. I will let you know what the cape does real quick.
Ooh.
This is called the Dead Man's Cape.
Oh.
Firstly, this is the broken part about this cape.
Okay.
As a bonus action, for 30 minutes, you can either gain the effects of the haste spell without any of its downsides.
Oh. For 30 minutes?
Yes.
Wow.
Or the effects of the etherealness spell, however, people can still see you. So everything except for the invisible part you can get from the etherealness spell. So it's
Okay.
like you become a ghost, essentially.
Ah.
So basically, while you're in the ethereal form, you can only make the dash, disengage, and hide actions. But you can freely switch between your three forms, which is your normal self, your hasted self, and your ethereal self, as a bonus action for the duration. Or you can just use the whole 30-minute duration at once. Or you can divide it into shorter uses of 1 minute minimums.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
You regain, I believe you regain a minute for every 6 hours of not using it.
Awesome.
And this cannot be taken off of your shoulders, like this cape and badge. This cannot be taken off of you unless you allow it.
Okay.
Or if you're dead.
Okay.
If someone tries to grab it, just their hands pass through like it's not even there.
Oh, nice.
He gives you this, and he just goes, anyway, it has been absolutely lovely talking to you. I also have a very large line behind you, so I need to make sure who goes to hell and stuff. So please, could you go spread my beautiful name? Thank you.
Bye.
And he just waves his hands and you disappear. And you guys, you're like, what the fuck do we do? What Keelix, this fucking dragon showed up in front of us. And Keelix just jolts awake.
See, as slime starts to just pick up and different hands
Keelix,
start to come
you
out.
have jolted awake. As you look over yourself, you look over at your belongings. You have one extra belonging as well, other than the cape. As you look at your bag, you see there is this metallic black flute in your bag, which has this like rounded like bone, like intricate like things, and that walk all the way up to a skull. And you can go to manage inventory and add an item called Vecker's Flute.
Oh my god.
Holy damn!
Amazing.
What?
Becker's flute.
You guys can read what it is, sure.
Yeah.
Is it VEKR?
Vekkor.
KKOR. Vectors.
And also, Helix, you have access to all of the necrotic bard spells.
Ah, yes!
So all of those custom spells you keep asking me about, yeah, you can use this.
Yay!
Wait, VEKK?
OR.
OR.
I'm not finding it. Vecker Flute 5E.
Veckers. Hold on. Let me see where it is.
I found it. Vectors.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Yes. A beautiful,
VEKKOR. Just type that much, it should show up.
a beautiful
artifact.
flute made from pure black metal, inlaid with gold with necromantic words carved along the length. The sound is pleasant but has a bone-chilling tone. I like it. Oh my
Hey.
god, I'm just looking at what I can do with this. Oh.
This is a pure custom item that I made because of an inspiration from a webtoon that I read.
Oh, which one?
This is Moda Zushi.
Oh, I didn't think I did that.
Yeah.
But I will for inspiration now.
But yeah. So there you go. Have fun with that. You can, after session, rearrange your spells as you want to. That's fine. And as you're getting up, all of you people now, let me swap the music back to non-death music.
Non-death music.
I'm alive!
Much more than alive, please.
I feel more dead than alive!
All right. So this man looks at you, this Lieutenant Gore. What do you do? I'd say Boulder, you also run up again.
Wecker sends his regards.
He looks
fuck is
over
that?
at you for a second, like he's still like just all smiles. Then he like looks back. Well, it seems I don't have to do anything for you, dear. How about all of you? Are you feeling all right?
If Boulder comes up, he's like he was heartbroken when he saw Helix die.
Helix
And
is up.
this Helix is up, like fucking rushes at her and like gives like the biggest fucking like elephant hug I can possibly do.
Helix
and like,
just,
I'm like holding.
squishes into like semi-liquid immediately.
I'm like, Helix, you're alive! Oh my god, you're alive! Oh my god, yes. Oh thank god.
Your happiness makes me a puddle.
I'm like, oh sorry. Are you okay? Are you fine? Okay. Cool. Looks back, sees this fellow and like, who the fuck are you?
Oh, now, son, there's no need for such a tone. I am Lieutenant Gore.
I'm so sorry.
He kind of like heartily laughs. He's like, "Oh, it's all right, son. I am glad to see you are still spirited after all of your encounters."
I'm like Boulder saluting.
Do you even know of him? It's common knowledge of his existence in the core, or
Not like super, but like you've heard. All of you would have heard at the very least of a Lieutenant Gore. None of you have ever heard of him being a fucking dragon, but you've heard of a
Oh.
Lieutenant Gore.
Like, I look at BB and I'm like, yo, salute.
Salute.
Oh, please.
I just say salute.
Be at ease. I would get nervous if you all started taking me so seriously. Anyway.
I am sorry. Hi, unit part of the program.
Greetings.
Greetings.
He looks over. Oh, and you're here as well, young William. I thought you weren't sailing with the core these days. It fills my heart with such joy to see you here. And Will's just like, greetings, Lieutenant. It's been some time.
You guys know each other, okay?
And he looks back at you. Anyway, yes.
I'm sorry. Good sir. I have records of your existence. None of them mention you being a gigantic dragon.
Oh, yes. How about we keep that secret between us? It would be horrifying to know if the Federation were to hear of such a thing.
I'm sure the Federation. Oh, the Federation called you the pet of.
Yes,
The
but they
Spelljammer
don't know
Corps.
that I am the lieutenant.
Oh.
Okay.
How did you get involved with the Spelljammer Corps?
Well, that's a long story. I grew up on Trencia Prime, you see, many moons ago, and eventually, when the Corps was formed, I was lucky enough to be there.
Okay.
Also,
okay.
this fucks with you, baby, being someone who's well-read, because you're like, the Corps a few 100 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, what? What? What?
Do I see
And
baby
no
like,
words are
okay.
coming to baby.
I'm like, I look at baby. I'm like, it's okay. You're as dumb as me now.
It's okay, you're as dumb as me. Just like the first words he hears comes out of his mouth because he's so lost for words.
You see, God like sees you say that, he immediately just like laughs at you. Oh, aren't you just the cutest little thing? And he like comes up and like scruffles your head. His hand feels like a ship is falling on your head and just like moving it around. Oh, and he sees
so-
you like, you hear his bones crack a little. He like stops. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry, son. Sometimes I forget how big of a boy I am.
That was my next question. I've never seen a dragon that big.
Well, it's a little, rude to ask of my weight now, wouldn't it? But I am Lador Raj, I suppose.
Weight, no weight in space.
Well, you seem to be quite the learned one, son. You can call it my sheer size and mass, then.
Why are you here? Are you here for... what is it? The third... I need to look at my notes again. The third sundering.
He looks at you like, I don't even know what you're talking about, dear. I simply came here because I was chasing that fool of a lord there, and I happened upon your fancy little ship.
Do you want to be our Nakama? Are you joining our crew?
Oh, unfortunately, that is beyond my purview. I am sure you individuals with your, looks over at unit, capabilities would be more than sufficient to reach back to our home base. I have slightly larger threats to deal with at the moment, but I am sure should the fleet ever catch up to you, you would see me by your purview.
That is reassuring.
I am glad that I can be of some reassurance, son. And he like pats you on your chest as you feel yourself getting pushed back at every pat. And he's patting your crystal. And he's like,
Yeah.
I hope that you can be safe, son. You carry a lot of weight upon you at the moment.
What takes it?
He's like, alright, anyway, Carlos.
Yes. You can
Boulder-
carry a lot of weight on your ear.
Oh yeah. Boulder like looks at the lieutenant and asks like, "Sir, thank you for saving our
please,
ass."
son. It was my absolute pleasure. It fills my heart to see you all doing well. Even you, young medic.
Thank you. I just...
Here, have a candy. And he pulls out from his pocket a small little, candy.
You have candy? And you see as it just gets into that...
He sees you react, Boulder. He's like, oh, please, oh, my manners. And he hands you one as well. Then he hands one to BB.
I love this guy. Best dragon ever.
After the solar dragon, anything's an improvement.
I mean, this is the first dragon I've met he's a candy dragon. Oh my god.
And then he goes like, well, anyway, me. Please do tell me what your plans are. I am sure we can discuss those. And as he says that, he pulls out like this bottle of what looks like liquor, and it says the words "Dragon Whiskey" on it. As he pours a glass, and he just offers it to you, Boulder. Like, would you like a taste, son?
Boulder's like,
Oh, virgin.
It's a neat, by the way.
yeah. Boulder's gonna take that shit.
Give me a con save.
Yeah. He's gonna gun it only. Of course, he's gonna gun it. Constitution?
Yes.
Advantage. Wait, what effect? Is there an effect to it? Is it magical?
No, it's not magic.
Okay, cool. Then it's just a normal throw. 17.
As you take it, it feels like literal fire going down your throat, and it feels like it singes you, and you just start coughing a little, like you're like not like too loud, you're just like what the fuck. And as you like down it, you take 1 fire damage,
Ooh.
and you just sound a little raspier for a little bit now. You're just like
I'm like, thanks.
I'm glad you like it, son. It's my favorite.
Captain.
And he like looks at the bottle and he just like glugs a like chug of it, and he just like reminds me of home.
looks at Bibi and like, what?
Captain, drink responsibly.
Good
Oh,
boy.
little one, it is
Threw his hands
to
out.
drink. Here, have another candy. And he hands Baby another candy instead of a drink.
Oh.
Virgin.
Well,
But I do want to ask Captain. Captain, Lieutenant. Sorry,
Yes.
sorry, not Captain.
You are the captain.
I'm the captain. But you're so cool. Lieutenant, I don't know if this is in your purview again, but I feel like I've lost the bond with the ship.
Oh, did that fool of a lord do something to you?
I think so, yeah.
Well, you should know. A spelljammer is very much your friend rather than a tool. If it felt harmed, if it felt threatened in any way, you simply have to remake your bond with your ship. Of course, it remembers everything you've done and everything you've been through together. It will not be that hard, especially for a captain as capable as you.
Insight check.
Yeah?
Oh my god.
What does he actually feel? 1 second.
This feels like such going merry, like feels over here, like your
you
bond with your ship now.
16.
16? Seems genuinely like saying that from his heart.
Okay. For the first time, Boulder's like a little like shaken, and he's just like he holds out his hand like this.
You want a hug, aren't you? Adorable. And he like literally with one arm lifts you all the way up, and he just like shakes you around and like gives you a tight ass hug. You have never felt this side of the hug ever before. And he just very gently puts you back down, and you feel all warm and fluffy.
I look at Keelix and I'm like, I'm sorry that I did the same thing to you.
And he looks over at Unit and like he just puts a hand, very gentle hand on your shoulder, Unit. He's just like, I know you must be dealing with quite a lot right now, son, and I know you have had to deal with quite a bit beforehand as well. But for now, keep your heart strong and do what you believe is right. There are no wrong options here, and do not feel compelled to give any piece of yourself up for the sake of any good. Because what good is greater than protecting yourself and your friends? So don't lose sight of yourself, son. And as he says that, he kind of like
keep
just
that
gives you a
advice.
smile and a nod. Yeah. And he looks over at Baby and just kind of gives him a thumbs up. Like, enjoy the candy. If we meet again, I'll find more for you, son.
Yes, more.
As you say that, he's like, oh, I can't resist that. And he hands you one more.
Aww. This is the nicest dragon ever.
And
Boldus is slightly jealous, but he's fine.
wait, he will do an insight. He's out of candy, so he'll give you one more shot.
Aww.
It's all I have, son. I'm sorry.
Thanks. God,
Yeah.
oh, God damn it. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, it was going to be a 1. 20.
20. You, as this time, you kind of expect it more, so it like feels less. So it still burns, but like you feel it a little less, and you actually get to appreciate the smoky, earthy taste to it for once. And, and he then just goes, well, anyway, allow me to give you a bit of a boost. And he gets behind your ship, he takes like a little bit of a run up, and jumps off white light, and you see a much smaller dragon than before. It seems he can adjust his size almost. And he just, with both hands, just goes, and off you go! And he just pushes, and you guys go torrenting past.
Oh my god. Best booster
And
ever.
looking back, he's just standing there full draconic form, just waving at you.
Bye.
And then you see he turns away and he starts flying somewhere else. And that is where we will end our session, as you are being hurled through space out of your engine's control.
Oh my god, that is amazing.
Amazing.
Oh.
Guys, we don't have control of the ship right now. It's so
You
far.
have to redo your bond
Yeah,
somehow?
but he remade the distance between the fleet and you guys.
Oh,
Ah.
that's good.
Wait a minute. If you don't have a bond right now, does that mean anyone can make a bond right now?
Oh no. It's a mutant.
Is this unit's time to shine?
Okay.
Yeah. Great session. Great
Great session, guys.
Awesome.
GG.
GG's to everyone. Thank you, people, for watching.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. And
Got to
TPK
bring out a lot of fun characters.
yeah, this is like
A
nuts.
lot of fun NPCs, man.
My god. This is like our first real death on stream, I guess. Oh no, I had like a horrible death pretending to be Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Circus. Sad ass fucking
Alright.
scene.
Also,
Huh?
since you're here, this Saturday we're playing with Abhish Matthew in a Celebrity and D game
Yay, he
that
did
I'm
it.
running, and it's a Battle of Bands game, and he's playing a bard, and it's going to be a lot of fun. He has played with us before. You can check it out on our channel. And yeah, hope to see you then.
Yeah, we're learning to do announcements better. Thank you. It gets better when we don't allow Jeevan to talk. We'll leave that. Bye.
And also, when you don't make your guest who doesn't know context to make the announcement.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, guys. Bye. Good night.
GG.
Bye-bye.
Bye.